execute. I think he gets to do it, but the ward gets gifted over. Oh my god, that's not an execute! No way!
To Rose Thorn! Not much that can be done, but it's going to be the Hextech ultimatum coming out onto Viper. The ultimate as well, Subjugate coming from Rose.
He has to flash away now. Rose Thorn doesn't get to pick it up. It was stolen away. It's a 1-for-1 in the rest of the nights.
Oh, I'll make it. I'll make it. It knows our relationship. It understands it's going to be an engage, though. A beautiful stun. Silence on to Anna with Hextech ultimatum coming out. The exhaust as well. So much damage. In comes the barrage, but will it be enough? Rose Thorn takes quite a bit of damage. Rose Thorn, though, in the wings. It's going to be the flash forward from Pretty Anna. Dealing a lot, but in comes the hero's entrance. Anna will not go down here. Pretty is pinched out between these two members, but the teleport is coming through. It looks like Golden Guardians have to get away from this one. A beautiful grand entrance is going to pop up. Rose Thorn takes a lot of damage with a piercing arrow there. The jump teleport coming in, keeps taking a lot of damage. The hook shot goes over the wall. It's going to be a big shutdown. Hextech ultimatum out of the backside on Pretty and a beautiful hero's entrance. Yunbi gonna find the one. Viper trying to come through, realizing there are 5 members. You cannot take them down there.
Even though the members of Immortals were the ones who died previously. Hold on. Oh no.
Hold on, that's a lot of damage on Rose.
Wow.
But oh my goodness, Prismal able to take out Joey there, Prismal. Viper jumping in, Blade of the Exile does come out. Out is the Hextech ultimatum though, so Niles will manage to take down Viper, but instantly gets melted in response. Another tower, Newbie will be jumped on. Anna following up on the Sonic Wave. A good piercing arrow as well, gonna provide a lot of damage, but that's where the fight disconnects. New broken wings on Viper. They're not including Joey with the battle dance, with the grand entrance. Chains will land. It's 1.5 seconds. That's all it takes to get the root. And Pretty will pick up another kill here in, once again, the opposing team's jungle. The damage burst is what they're going for. Pretty is going to re-engage onto this one. Newbie taking a lot of damage, has to flash out of this one. Joey takes quite a bit from Prismal though, and Anna is now taking tower shots. It'll be a shutdown in favor of Prismal, sitting at 2-0-2, and that is going to send the rest of Immortals scurrying back to base. There is the quickness. Battle Dance has to be used to get out of that one. Hextech ultimatum, as well as the taunt onto Viper, who gets rooted immediately after Niles runs away from this fight. And has to jump in, try to support the rest of the team. Joey's too dang low. Pretty on the backside. A beautiful jump away right there to escape Newbie, but a double kill for Rose Thorn. That will be the end of his life. Keith gets hit by the barrage. A nice stopwatch there. Prismal just has to throw out the cube, and it's going to be a responding kill right there. Anna, so close to dying, manages to get the smite down though, and a triple kill for the jungler of Immortals, and an ace as well for the red side team. Against very, very close. Immortals just picking up that one. These towers the exact same. Niles trying to go in. It's going to be Keith with the Hextech ultimatum. The shutdown thanks to the ultimate there from Ezreal. Newbie going in, gets a beautiful charm as well, and it's going to be Immortals on the run. It's a double kill. Gets handed over to Prismal. Pretty trying to get the chains. They're not going to log on to Rose. Source will flash away.
Pretty on the side.
Viper pulls out the Blade of Exile, and oh my goodness, Hextech ultimatum onto the backside, but you're not going to be able to get out of that one, Niles. Out comes the ultimate from Prismal, but it's too little, too late. Immortals defend their base vehemently and get a couple kills while doing so.
Nice inhibitor turret take by Golden Guardians, but this is the team fight strength that we're expecting from Viper. He did use that flash, and that's how deadly a Riven can possibly be if you get that great engage off onto. Front line, back line, doesn't matter. Riven has so much crowd control and mobility that she can just rip through anybody. I think this is Prismal trying to play bodyguard on this Drake that's spawning very, very soon.
Take another look at that one. Just watch the burst damage. Pretty comes in, lands directly onto Rose Thorn there. And by the time the Hextech ultimatum is actually popped, you have the realization Niles is going, oh no, that maybe was not the right play here. And Infernal Soul maybe going over to Immortals unless it can be taken with Prismal's ultimate so very close with the smite. It's going to take it first. Anda secures that soul, and it's a big one here for the Immortals composition.
It really is. Golden Guardians, it feels like they committed very heavily to try to take an inhibitor, or at least an inhibitor turret, not acknowledging that that Drake Soul was going to come up very, very soon. You could feel the confidence seething through them. They were pushing forward for more and more and more, and couldn't quite get it. It doesn't feel like they're quite acknowledging just how pivotal the combination of ultimates really is for this team. They do need to use those in succession to be as powerful as we've seen them be throughout this game.
Checking out the cooldown on that barrage. You can literally just watch it tick second by second. It was just used. Got a chunk off Keith, already halfway back up. So a lot of additional pressure coming through from Prismal thanks to that. And also thanks to the fact that he's sitting at 9-1-3. But Immortals are not out of this yet. The gold has finally swapped over. The majority of this game, Immortals sitting at just a couple thousand above. And now Golden Guardians, thanks to the pressure they've gotten, the 3 additional towers, as well as that Baron, while it was not the most efficient Baron, especially thanks to Immortals finding a really successful fight towards the bottom side and knocking out 3 of those members, it still allowed them to at least break that gold lead that Immortals has been holding this whole time and give a little bit more favor over Golden Guardians positioning in overall map.
Typically speaking, with the first Baron that you take, you're looking to break open an inhibitor, and with the second one, you're looking to take the Nexus. If you're talking in terms of realistic expectations in a game that's close like this one is, Golden Guardians didn't quite manage to do that earlier. They did take an inhibitor turret, it's not quite the same. They don't get that same map pressure that a super minion wave would provide to them. They get to a lot of damage though, as you can see that Prismal 3-shot barrage still hurting now with that full build completed, as you said before. The cooldown's gonna get even lower as he hits these mystic shots onto the wave, and I mean, Keith is just getting bullied again and again in this game. He's not having the same ease of access to these team fights and these picks as he did in game 2.
You see both armor and magic resist having been picked up by Prismal, trying to stay alive as much as possible. The Maw, as well as the frozen heart right there. So while he's finished out, it's not just damage that he's going for, and I think that's the recognition for Golden Guardians. We can find 1 or 2 more solid fights. Gray screens now at this point in the game are so dang long, getting close to 37 minutes on this one, and no real exposure aside from, you know, 1 inhibitor turret down. It's gonna be Viper that's jumped on here, the flash forward from Rosethorn, as well as the Subjugate trying to deal as much damage as possible, the Realm Warp to follow it through, and that is the Guardian Angel popped away from Viper. There's still 1 left on the team, though, in the pockets of Anda.
5-minute cooldown on Guardian Angel is no slouch. You definitely wanted to kill Viper there. Unfortunately, this champion is just far too mobile. That pressure might eventually be enough for Golden Guardians to take this Baron. They've got that roll word now on top of it, but there was already that blue trinket available. And doesn't have the Sonic Wave anymore, so he can't get into this mid. It will be taken. That Baron was so fast by Golden Guardians. Really shocking, actually.
So dang quick. They do have a lot of damage. Niall's going to get stopped out there, but not nearly enough time for Immortals even to have the reaction to respond to that. When you saw the vision was there, but it was melted down so quickly. They're going to take what they can get. They recognize that it's going to be a recall for those members, finish up with their buys, stack a few more Guardian Angels onto the team. As we can see, there's 1 for Niall's that he's completed just a little bit ago. Anda possibly in a bad position, but Rosethorn is the one who gets jumped on. A beautiful taunt, though. Anda now trying to just get out of this fight. Joey goes in with the quickness, but doesn't manage to land it on anyone. And on the backside, in comes Hero's entrance. Golden Guardians find themselves a double kill for Prismal, trying to continue on this fight as Niles jumps in. Joey has to battle dance to continue to get out of this one. Throwing out a Q, being a little bit cheeky right there. Joey might get pinched out of here. There is a ward in that bush, and it's going to be these 2 members. Yes, Yoonbi and Newbie say, Joey, that was a little too risky here. But a nice grand entrance will at least save his life for a little bit and prevent the base to be broken into by all 5 members.
But they might still go for the end right now, Jolly. As long as they can tank the turret and keep the minions alive, it will be doable. As Viper in the stasis, can he kill the minion? No, he can't even stay alive, Jolly. This might be the end.
This spells the end right now. Joey looking for something, but that's going to be another member down. Long gray screen still remaining, and absolutely Golden Guardians are going to secure the end right here. Burn through that Nexus.